I'm Mark Saxton,
I'm Joey Cundiff.
and this is.
Code Red Lawson.
And later on in the show, we're gonna have Jimmy Saxton giving us his fantasy night
Men he loves, no homo. Oh, what are you gonna do?
Oh no!
$40,000?
Oh no!
We'll
What
get
did
into
you
that as
say?
well. But
Right.
before all of that, it is time to talk some shit. You know, I wasn't gonna say anything, but fuck that. You left me
Fuck
high and dry. You didn't join me on the let's talk some shit, and I kind of
Let's talk some shit.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Let's talk some shit.
I was more focused on the beer opener. I was a little parched. You know what I mean? My blood alcohol level was reading 0, and that needs to fucking change.
So before we get going, sponsors here and here, or however Kirsten does it.
Go ahead, Leroy. Our pick'ems, most important thing on the show. I have won. I have been champion for a few weeks. It feels great. Tonight was supposed to be the last night with Jalen Hurts, but Mark lost Jalen Hurts in his house, so that'll happen.
Yeah.
So I'm no longer having to wear that Philadelphia trash park filth.
He's no longer bound to Philly.
Let's fucking go!
Congrats,
But-
Joey.
Now, after next week, Mark will be on a financial devastation to buying a Anthony Barr jersey.
Well, hold on. I forget. Is it
It's an Anthony Barr, or no, it's a Jordan Love jersey. You're correct.
during the off season?
And who is that? Jordan Love?
I have to.
It's not a bad
yet.
buy, dude.
It's not
It's
yet.
not a bad buy.
Not yet, but I have to say he's my favorite quarterback. And then once the season kicks off again, I have to wear an Anthony Barr jersey.
Just beautiful. Just so fucking beautiful. What do you think about that, Cody?
I think at the beginning of the year, outside Viking fans and yourself, nobody would have figured the Vikings winning the North.
I mean, it was between the Vikings and the Packers.
Right.
Yeah, but
Not like that.
no.
But I saw it like that, and I was fucking right.
Not
I
that
have
big
a
of
win
not that big of
percentage.
a margin.
Of 66% picking all NFL games, which is winning if you bet.
Wow.
Don't parlay. That is a win. You
I
will
just
win.
inhaled some of my chew.
That'll happen. That's kind of how pick'ems happen. What was your percentage for the year? So I was at 66.
I was at 65. Now,
if you round up,
folks, well, D's get degrees.
Okay.
Now, now listen, 66 and 65. Okay, that's not something mom and dad are super proud about. However,
I got less of an ass whooping. I got the last week of summer ungrounded.
Right.
Not you.
No, because I still got I wasn't in the D- area. That's just a D. You got a D+.
No, the summer. Hey, you're wearing other jerseys. You're grounded.
Yeah.
You're grounded. Yeah, chemistry class all over for Jimmy.
But we also predict every game of the entire season.
Which I don't think there's another major network that does that.
And we're in the positives.
Amen. We're fucking brilliant. We are the smartest goddamn motherfuckers that do this.
Barstool,
Positive is all that matters.
Barstool, quit fucking around and hire us. Because check it out.
How positive are you, Mark?
Check it out. Hold on.
HIV? Go ahead. I'm checking.
I was gonna.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
magic positive.
Okay. Well, I am Forrest Gump's lover positive.
But I will say this.
Stricken with a heroin addiction.
I will
pretty
say
positive.
I will say that Barstool is running out of time
No, Dave Portnoy is.
as a company. I'm talking about
Oh, they're still going to be there.
to sign blue collar. No, I'm not.
Oh,
not when blue collar
they're
gets big.
timeline. Oh, yeah.
Not when blue collar gets up there, because
So we're going to apply. We're going to have the janitorial. Hey, come on with me. Position, the legal assistant position, and the
ridiculous position here, and we will apply for that.
So Dave, when you eventually see this, hopefully,
When we apply to be one of your lawyers, and then you're like, "Oh fuck, it's just another fucking pot."
Dude, I'm great. I'm great with a mop. I'm fucking great with a mop.
So you got
You
your
guys need
janitor and you
someone-
got the plus from it. Let's fucking go. Cody just fucked himself. If you want a loyal worker, you get yourself a Cody. I don't think you have a Cody yet. Now,
Hell yeah.
moving on to something loyal. The NFL. As loyal as it gets, huh? Except when it comes to Micah Parsons not getting a single fucking vote for Defensive Player of the Year. The man gave his heart in an interview. He told him, the guy goes, "Excuse me, sir, what's your deepest, darkest secret?"
I didn't watch that one.
Yeah, you sent it to me. What is Micah Parsons?
Oh,
like?
that one. I thought, my bad. My
Okay,
fault. My
okay.
fault. Rewind, reconnect.
Excuse me, Micah. Now that the interview's over, you've given us very good answers. What's your deepest, darkest secret?
I got a foot fetish.
Mic drop. Come on now.
That's
Give-
exactly what he said.
Give that man his votes.
Now, I'm a little disappointed in
I
Micah.
think they were slut shaming him.
I'm a little disappointed in Micah because he said that one of his most embarrassing songs on his playlist was "Hips Don't Lie."
No,
Shakira.
yeah.
That is not embarrassing.
No, but that was well,
If anything, that's a fucking power play.
Yeah,
can I
Mark,
imagine-
I've seen your playlist, dude. Yeah. It's
well,
not
yeah.
embarrassing.
I mean, I have a
Oh,
whole.
wait a
I
minute.
have a
Fuck
whole.
you, Cody.
Yeah.
My playlist
No.
is from the heart.
No, and Kirsten's gonna put the playlist that I made and Mark had influence on it. It's it's songs that people don't act like they don't like, but you gotta
fucking
imagine.
do.
But
You fucking do.
You fucking do. But
Oh.
you gotta imagine yourself in an NFL locker room.
Wait. We're already down a rabbit hole. Quick side story.
Okay.
Guess what's happening this year, Cody? This summer.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Nickelback's going on fucking tour.
Let's go. Fuck the haters, dude. Nickelback
Anybody
is
who
fucking
says they don't
awesome.
like Nickelback, they're liars.
Dude,
They're
you
either a
can't.
liar or you know what? Hey,
You're
I'm not gonna
you're telling-
finish it because hey, you fucking know. You know.
He's
You know
smart.
that you're
I was
hiding
trying to
it.
cut you off. Because though you didn't say anything, too hyphy. But you can't listen to Rockstar and not rock the fuck out, dude.
or
It's
any
just-
or any of them.
And you cannot look at this photograph without look at this photograph.
Screenshot it. Screenshot
And
it.
I'm in the song. Nickelback loves me that much. I'm in his song.
Yeah, I remember. He said, "How the hell did Joey's eyes get so red?"
Yeah, that was supposed to be Cody's.
Nah, I don't do that. Come on.
All right, let's get back on task. Super Bowl weekend, Super Bowl. Frankly, that I don't really care about anymore. All the guys that I was rooting for lost. What's your thoughts?
So everybody that I was rooting for lost, but there's one fucking team I can't stand. It's like when you're driving through a neighborhood, right? It's a nice looking neighborhood. Boom. You see that one fucking house.
Mm.
The loudest motherfuckers. The trashiest motherfuckers.
It's usually our houses.
Well, hey, let's back off a little.
Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes, Mark. Come on.
Philly, man. Fuck them, dude. I fucking hate Philly. If Kansas City can really wipe the floor with them, dude, I'll be so happy. It'll feel like a victory for me. That's how much I hate Philly. It'd be like if the Bears were in the situation for you guys,
Yeah, that's fair.
So right now, Kansas City wins. I'm going 31-28. I think now let's be real for a second. I think if it's a close game, Kansas City will win, but the Eagles very well, if they win, it'll be a blowout. It won't be close. It'll be a 2 or 3 possession game. That's what it will be. Mark, and I have a quick little player of the game, Isaiah Pacheco. This is my hot take. Will have a 60-yard plus touchdown, and he will win Super Bowl MVP. I like those odds. It's very good odds. Mark, what say you?
I'm gonna. Okay, so listen. I was very much against them all year. Very much, on the pretender train rather than the contender train. I'm going get your flip flops out, folks, because I'm going to go against that, and I'm going to say that the Eagles win this one, 31-20, and my player of the game. This is a hot take because I don't think there's going to be very many people out there saying this, but I'm going to say Miles Sanders, okay, with 120 yards total and 1 tutty.
That's not an MVP game.
But that one tutty is going to change the entire momentum of the game. That's going to be the point. We're all going to look back, and man, it started with him. That's what's going to get him that MVP. Cody, what say you?
I like it. But I'm gonna go back. Gotta go with KC for the win. I'm thinking it's gonna be a little bit lower scoring match, maybe 24-21. Still really close. But I think I think Travis Kelce's gonna have a huge game. Maybe another 3-4 touchdown game. Maybe steal that MVP.
What do you
For
mean
your
maybe?
boy-
We need certainty. Who are you betting on?
Travis motherfucking Kelce, baby.
There's
Least three. At least three touchdowns. Close. He might not get a lot of yards, but he's gonna get that close, first and goal from the 5-yard line call. Little dump pass right over the middle. Who knows? But one thing I know, Travis Kelce's gonna get 3 touchdowns, and that is your bold prediction from me.
Now, Jimmy,
Who loves men?
and we just brought you into frame.
Hey guys.
Jimmy.
We kind of brought him into frame last second.
You're welcome, Kirsten.
Like we didn't want you guys to see him kind of like that little fucking weird thing on the Goonies. Hey guys.
Baby Russo's went up tenfold because of that.
Well, Jimmy, now Modelo should go up. Jimmy, what say you, bud?
I got the Eagles. But you know what?
Fucking
You know what? I say it's a 24-12 Eagles. Much
a
lower
blowout.
scoring than what people see.
But still doubled their score, blowout.
Yeah.
Already, huh? Running out of time. So we're gonna finish up NFL and recall.
All right. And you know what?
Kirsten, and it's that last 15 seconds out, at least.
Okay, and here we go.
And you know what? My MVP, Dallas Goddard.
Whoa.
Say he's gonna take that first TD and the last.
Let's
So
go.
I'm seeing
Whoa.
How many receptions you think?
I'm gonna say 10 receptions.
Ooh, a
for,
big game.
10 receptions for 120 yards. Let's
Ooh,
go.
Damn.
20.
So Mark, I see a lot of similarities between Cody and Jimmy. First off, they both like men
They love the tightest of ends.
and the tight ends. I mean,
All homo intended. All homo intended.
and that won't be a $40,000 fine because you said you included it.
All homo. Yes, as gay as it can possibly be. Bring
Let's
it
go.
here.
That was a moment.
We're getting canceled.
No, I love it. Bring the gay. I love it.
All right. So now, talking about somebody bringing it, Gronk is bringing it with the kick.
Of destiny.
25 whole yards. If you're a professional, even if you're not, I bet you can get your uncle out there, give him a few Modelo's, a few Coors Light, whatever,
Whatever kind of uncle you have.
whatever brand of
Couple shots.
Whether it's a Theo, an uncle, an Uncle Leroy, no matter what kind of uncle you got, you give them that kind of alcohol.
They can make it 20. I made a 25-yarder before with ease back in the day. I
need
say
video.
Gronk makes it,
I need to see a
and
video.
here's my guess for what he does after he makes it, Cody.
Let's
He's
hear it.
gonna fucking rip his jersey in half. That's what I'm
Ooh.
guessing.
Okay.
Wait, say you, Mark.
Okay. I say he makes it, but only just. Only just. Okay. I'm talking. Here's the bar, and it's not gonna hit it, but we're all gonna think it does until we watch the replay type shit. Then afterwards, he's gonna run to whoever his people are, slam a beer, and do the Gronk dance.
Good pick.
What say you?
I think it's gonna be an ugly floater. It's gonna be like a knuckleball. He's gonna kick it. It's gonna be a knuckle, and it's gonna go straight through. It's gonna go right in the mid range. He's gonna nail it. He's gonna run right into the end zone, just booking it while everyone's cheering. He's gonna grab that ball that he just kicked and does a fucking Gronk spike right into the end zone.
Question. Does he make contact with the mascot in the end zone?
Oh, that's a chest bump for sure. I like that.
So depending on where the ball lands, if the ball lands close, chest bump. If not, and I'm gonna go since it's a knuckle, it's gonna die right there. So let's go fucking chest bump.
Okay,
I
'cause
like
feel
I like that little
'cause
addition.
that little caveat, right? Because I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like Swoop's gonna be in there.
Mm.
Oh, he will be for sure. Hyping him up.
I like that.
Jimmy?
Well, guys, I'm gonna take the under bet on this, and I mean literally, he's gonna kick it under the bar.
Mm. So he's playing the wrong football, is what you're saying.
Yep, he's going to. There's gonna be so much hype in it, and he's gonna lose his footing. Something you're gonna watch that thing sail, clear dead shot right underneath.
So Jimmy,
Bro,
what
it's
I'm
so
hearing is
possible.
under pressure, Gronk sucks. Is that what you're saying?
Ah, no, just in kicking.
Okay.
I kind of just wrong.
Wanted to clear that up. Now, we're gonna be straightforward with everybody. We're running out of time. It's gonna be a quick timestamp, but because we are, there's a punishment. We have to take a shot. Cody, you have to slam your beer. Oh, never mind. Cody's taking a shot. I forgot about that.
I was like, slam my beer. I got that gentleman's jack. We're being classy today. I'm ready.
That's
Drinking
the
pretty
first
fast
time.
too.
All right, open the shit. I can't find it. All right, boys, let's pour up a shot and call her good.
Let's hope it didn't break. Yeah.
All right, boys, we're pouring a shot now. No, easy. Well, you don't have to drink it all, man. All right, Cody, you ready?
Ready.
Is there some? Like
Yeah, that's it. Just drink it out of the bottle.
Yeah.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Now, I don't like being canceled. I've never been in my life.
We've said some questionable shit.
deleted some stuff that sometimes I feel like maybe we shouldn't have deleted because that's how
Motherfuckers get noticed.
that's well, not that, not at all, but well, a little bit, but that's how we think. And I think that's how a lot of people think. Cam Thomas said what he thinks. I will bring it up for you.
But he said what he thought in an innocent way.
So
And it's such an innocent way.
yeah, his teammate said the week before, let's see here. They did get the best looking players out of the trade, and that's in context with the Kyrie to the Mavericks trade and vice versa, right? So they got some good looking, allegedly. Let's all say allegedly right now so we don't get sued.
Yep.
Allegedly
Allegedly.
said we are getting the best looking people, okay? And allegedly, Cam Thomas said, and the Nets needed some help, and Dinwiddie said, and the Nets needed some help in that department, saying that the Nets weren't as good looking as some other teams, whatever, okay?
Not our opinion.
Not our opinion. You know,
That was
his opinion.
Reporting facts.
Yeah, right. And TNT questioned Cam Thomas about it, and he said, we already had good looking guys, no homo. And allegedly.
Allegedly.
There we go. Now, I don't know about everybody else in the world, but if they think that they're an ugly looking person, they probably, they're going to need somebody to talk to, somebody to help. I don't think we are a bad bunch of looking guys, but I would say no homo.
I would hope not.
Yeah. And allegedly, I would say that. So for the NBA to fine him $40,000 for, and I quote, an anti-gay remark. I don't think that's an anti-gay remark. Now, I think if you went after the gay community or a person, I wouldn't even say community. It's a person. I don't think we're a straight community. I don't think Mark's part of the Mexican community. Like you're a person. You don't belong to a community unless you put
individuals
into a community.
We're all individuals,
right?
No matter what.
That's what makes this country great,
right? And
exactly,
right. Like when I attack Jimmy for just dumb stuff, right? Like when he's talking when we're playing Civilization
all the time,
and he's talking about killing my people. I don't take that literally. Okay, I take it as he wants to
beat me
in the game. Okay, he is not attacking an individual. He is not attacking a community. He literally said no homo. And if you look up the word, it is literally the phrase. Well, if you look up the phrase no homo and you expand it to the literal word,
I believe it was Lil Wayne that
pioneered it. And this is not a shot at Lil Wayne, but if you look up that phrase and expand it to the literal word, not homosexual.
It means like, hey, I think you're a good looking dude, but I wouldn't fuck you. Essentially,
You're saying some gay stuff, and you're just saying like, hey, I'm not gay, but
Right.
you're a good
But
looking guy.
yeah,
Right.
You're a
essentially
good
like what I
looking
said.
guy.
Yeah, like I wouldn't fuck
Exactly.
you, but you're a good looking dude.
Exactly.
Nothing about that remark was anti-gay to a lot of people I asked that were in, if you want to say the community or just a gay person. I asked, and they said, "How is that? How is that offensive?" He
Yeah,
literally said he's not gay.
exactly. He's just saying that he's not gay. No,
Right.
I'm not gay, but my teammates are now good looking.
So NBA, you're very lucky that there are very like the top of the top athletes playing for you, because if they weren't,
They
I,
would not. They
I
would
would
fight that.
I would not watch the NBA
Yeah.
if it wasn't for people like
But
Kevin
but
Durant.
everything would be
Right.
everything would go to appeals court. Everything would be fought over because nobody would have the money to pay that
No.
if they weren't the
No,
top.
no.
No, and if they weren't, I wouldn't watch them. But I
That too,
watch them
that
because
too,
they
yeah.
have the greatest athletes, and you're lucky because of that NBA. That is
Now-
where I
now-
stand.
Let me ask you both this.
Three.
Everything goes all the same. He answers all the same question, but instead of no homo, he says all homo intended.
Yeah, he would be.
That's an interesting fact.
Yeah, he would. He
I-
would.
I'm
for
just-
sure.
Dude, I'm just playing devil's advocate here.
Right.
And what are we doing if he
Yeah,
says,
where do we draw the
yo,
line? Type
right.
thing. No, I agree.
now we have the best looking team, all homo intended.
So
now is it
I agree with you, Cody, and I think that's a great statement. And I think if we are going to start finding people over these remarks, we need to make a clear contractual agreement to say you cannot say no homo, but you can say all homo.
But then,
So-
here's
wait.
the thing, though. Here's the thing.
But
though.
that way
then
it
that
just-
takes away. But then that takes away what this great country is about. That takes away your freedom of speech.
But that
So
way,
where are we really
Right.
gonna?
But
draw
wait.
the
right,
line?
right. But
But
if
wait.
they're gonna go so overboard, at least give regular like the average person, because I know gay people that say no homo
Yeah.
all the time.
yeah, yes.
And if you're going to
Yes.
say it, give everybody the regular person. That means everybody the opportunity to know what
but-
they can and cannot say in that place of work.
Can we make it clear too for all of us? It was a fucking joke.
Right.
He's joking around. Now that term all homo, me and a group of my buddies in high school years ago, because that whole like, oh, whatever, blah blah blah, no homo. You say some gay shit, and then you say something that would be like, I'm gay, whatever, and then you say no homo at the end, so you're good. But we turned it to where we would be like, yo, that shirt looks really good on you, all homo intended, because we just flipped it and we were just making a joke about it as far as like, like, yo, you look good, all homo
But see,
intended.
there was also the time when the F word, and I do not mean fuck, the
Yeah,
F word
the whole
was viewed as acceptable.
Right.
So basically, not only to agree with what you're saying, but to kind of build on it as well is like, you gotta like I said, or like you were saying, let me know what I can and can't say. But not only that, but also give me a daily update on what is acceptable and not acceptable
Right.
anymore, because everything's changing.
Bro, it's so
much
different now.
All these feelings get hurt.
It's so
real quick.
different. It's
Yeah,
so
it's not-
different.
I remember growing up, and one of my really good friends, who did come out gay his freshman year of high school to me as his first person to come out to, right? His favorite word was the F word,
Yep.
and he would say that whether he meant it that way or not.
Well, Mark, you are a good-looking guy, so there it is.
Allegedly.
And I'm not saying anything after that. I'm not saying anything after that. Mark, you're a good-looking guy.
You will
But-
not be
There you
fine.
go.
But I will say this though.
Joey, you're ugly as shit.
Even that, him saying that,
Cody.
right?
I'm kidding.
Even that, and him saying that, he didn't even come out and like, oh, I could say the F word because no, it wasn't. It was a word.
Yeah.
Word. It was a word that he expressed himself through anger, through joy, through jokes, through whatever.
There was a period of time to where that word wasn't discriminative.
Right.
Right.
There was, for us at least, in our age groups. There
Well,
was
now-
a period of time where that didn't mean your sexual preference. It was literally almost just of like, oh, you
You're dumb,
douchebag.
yeah.
Well, now let's
whatever.
say
Like
so. Now
my
we all
buddy.
agree that's more of an offensive word towards people. Okay.
now, yes,
Now.
Right, right now.
100%. Now,
But
yes,
if you are
100%.
going to call me, if you're going to say no straight to me or no homo to somebody who is homosexual or has no preference at all, how is that calling them literally in the dictionary the word to describe what it is?
To make it discriminate.
Right. How is that? Like if I call Mark a Mexican, a lot of people are going to be like, "Oh, he just said that."
Right.
How,
No, I am
but that is, and if
but I'm
you call,
Mexican.
and if you call
Because-
me Irish,
But because you didn't call me Hispanic,
right? Like,
How dare you.
Where do we draw the line as a country, and where do we learn where the line is? Because there's no line. If you're Mexican,
Boys,
you're Mexican. So
I'm gonna say it right now. We're canceled now just for having this conversation.
no, we're not. We are
So-
going to.
Oh no, we're not, but we are.
Another viewpoint on this, right? Not picking either side here, right? When I was in the Forest Service, made one of those kind of jokes, same kind of thing, right? Like, oh, that's gay, whatever. As a normal phrase, and someone went up the chain and that got reported real quick, and that guy hit and stopped real quick as to, hey, we can't be having these complaints. We need to stop this right immediately, right now, and this is how we're going to handle it. This better not happen again, kind of thing. And there was consequences to it, what have you. And if you take the stance on the NBA, it could be possible of, hey, we can't accept that because we can't lose viewers, we can't lose followers. We're here to make money,
right?
and then they took that
That's
stance. Just another.
But here's the thing.
That's all that
Here's
it's
the thing.
about.
I don't disagree.
Granted.
I don't disagree with that.
That's all that it's
Again,
about.
But like
Jimmy,
Joey was saying,
for
that's
sure.
where, hey, maybe let me know ahead of time what I can't
Right,
accept.
right. And now here's the solution to it all. If you allow players to deny interviews, that would be the solution.
Yeah.
If you say, like, hey, in my contract, I don't want to do interviews. I am never going, and obviously if you're a star, if you're just traded for, the people are going to want to interview you. Like if you're, and I mean this with all the respect, because it takes the work ethic, the composure, the skill, everything, the hard work to become one of those people, even in the G League, in any kind of league to do it. But even if you're in a spot where you're not going to get interviewed, I would choose to not be interviewed.
So you don't chance. Yeah. So you don't chance.
You're afraid that
fucked
you're gonna
up.
say
Right, but
something.
you have
You're
to
gonna
do
say something that's
interviews
gonna
as a
fuck you up.
professional
But here's the
athlete.
thing, though. I think what the NBA should have done was had a written reprimand, and I'm not saying that I agree with this. I'm not saying I disagree with this, but if you're going to punish that one person, say, hey man, this is your warning. This is your written warning.
Right.
You are now on probation or whatever they want to call it.
Thin ice, buddy.
Yeah,
There, I made a white joke. Everybody's
yeah.
happy.
Thin ice with hot blades. No, you let them know ahead of time, hey man, this is not acceptable. Do not do it again. But to go ahead and punish, fine, and make a story of, as a cop, you do. There's two things, right? You either give them a lecture or you give them the ticket. You do not give them both. I'm a firm believer in that, and the NBA does both every time. If the NBA was a cop, it would be the cop that everybody would hate.
The cop that was bullied in high school and finally got their opportunity to punish people for the most absurd of reasons.
Now, moving along, we spent enough time on that.
Now we're gonna show them attention, not the NBA, but the individual players, because they are the reason why their teams are in the discussion, in the hunt, in the current standings in which they are.
The biggest trade of the week.
Talk to me.
Kyrie.
I wouldn't say that's the biggest, but that was definitely the most conversation.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Not most impactful by any means. That's not what I meant as a whole of
But
an
still a
organization.
star.
Yes. Now Kyrie came to the Nets organization, said, "I am done. Trade me."
Yeah.
The Nets obliged.
Because he wanted a contract. It wasn't really like, I hate you guys, get me out of here. It was more
I'm
of like,
trying to get paid.
I want to get paid because you're a business, and as an athlete, they
I'm
are
my
a
own
business.
I'm my own business as a player. I need to make this happen for me.
Yep. Now fans will say, like, I'm a fan of the Dallas Cowboys. That is not even, that's not hidden. I did not like Zeke getting paid so much as a team fan. But as a Zeke fan, I was like, yeah, dude,
Get all the money.
get
you
all
can.
the money you can, bro. Like you were outstanding. You've been outstanding. Get the money you can because in 5 years, this organization is going to forget about you. And in 10 years, the fans will only talk about
let's
you in
be
terms
honest-
of stats.
Let's be honest. At the time of the signature, you don't know if it's going to be 5 years, 5 days, or 5 hours.
Before you regret
Especially
it.
as a running back.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially as a fucking running back, dude.
So going forward, Kyrie came and said, "Hey, look, I'm trying to get paid. If you don't want to pay me, trade me."
Didn't work out for him.
No,
But it might.
But it might, especially with Luka.
Mhm.
Ended up in Dallas. I actually quite like this. I like this for Dallas.
Yep.
I like this for Luka. And you know what?
I like it for the Nets.
I like it. Well, hold on. I like it for Kyrie.
Yeah.
Now, Kyrie got a lot of hate leaving Boston, which I don't understand. I am a Celtics fan. Okay, there's no secret. I don't understand the hatred between Boston and Kyrie. One, it was a mutual agreement, but two, everybody kind of knew
And
it's not gonna
right,
work.
Right. And when you're you're a Celtics fan, but I'm, I like basketball in a whole. Like my team right now is the Rockets, okay? For the last 3 years since we traded James Harden, Russell Westbrook, and Chris Paul, we've been dog shit. Okay, that's been no secret. So I've been fans of players. I watch teams where the players are. Okay, naturally, I'm not gonna watch my fucking basketball team lose 60 of their 82 games. Okay, I'm just not gonna fucking do it.
Like
I
my
watched-
Blackhawks.
I
We
watched-
won tonight.
I watched
We won.
Kyrie in Boston. And what were they thinking? Kyrie is a ball dominant guy. Okay. He needs the ball to work. They had a young core that needed the ball in order
Distributed.
in order to figure
Get
out
that experience.
right and
bump
figure
their
out who's
head.
because at that point Jason Tatum was not Jason Tatum. He was this 18-year-old kid shooting 3-pointers.
And also though, Kyrie, and I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, but he's not a teacher.
No, but in that same way, he taught. And this is what I think. I've never talked to Jason Tatum, okay? But I assume that Jason Tatum learned a lot from Kyrie. He
Yeah.
learned what to do,
By
and-
example, though.
but more importantly, what not to do.
Yeah.
When you are the star going to a team, because Jason Tatum ended up becoming that star in a team where that team had to get rid of different stars in order to keep their cap space. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's not act like any athlete is 100% off the hook and not taking money.
But going back to what I said though, which don't get me wrong, I loved what you said, what you had to add to that, because this kind of goes back to my point. I love this for Kyrie because I honestly don't think he's ever gotten this kind of a look.
Right.
I don't think he's gotten this kind of table set for him.
Except for with LeBron, he did.
Well, yeah, but this is something new, though.
But I
This is
will give you
something
this
new,
because
though.
in the Cavaliers, he was looked at as not a bust, but like, why did we pick you? so
Yeah,
highly?
yeah. So he's getting kind of a whole, like, at the head of the table, fresh start kind of thing, especially with Luka, who's an exciting player, can be extremely dominant on the offensive side and plays great defense nonetheless. So the kind of look that Kyrie's gonna get playing for this Dallas team, I think is exciting for Kyrie.
I think it goes because Luka is a very streaky shooter. He could give you 40, 50, 60 any night. Okay. But some nights he'll give you 12.
But he's consistently great on defense. That's my thing.
Luka's consistently great on everything he does. Okay. Luka is that good, but Kyrie adds that ultimate like ball handling distribution.
Now,
And that's
but-
and now imagine Luka, right? Kyrie doing ball handling, driving, and then dishing to Luka, where Luka
But-
doesn't have to exert all of his
but
energy
not only
into
that,
doing that
not only
and back
that,
on defense.
not only that, but you're also adding one more high key development to Luka's side,
Yep.
which is every time Kyrie steps foot on the floor, Luka's gonna say, "I got to step up. I got to
taking taking the load off too. Because I
Yeah,
mean, think
yeah,
about it. I mean,
exactly.
so
And-
much
and-
is on Luka's shoulders that where he can kind of lean on Kyrie once they kind of get in a groove together.
Right.
And I mean, it can be something fucking great.
And with that, I will say, and then we'll transition into KD, but just because he's a part of this as well. But but real quick, I want to say because load management is a big thing in the NBA, and I think Kawhi Leonard does
in all sports, really.
right. I think Kawhi takes advantage of load management. I love Kawhi. Kawhi has been one of my favorite players in the NBA for a long time now. Okay, what he can do offensively and defensively, like we haven't seen for a long time. You know, he's one of those old school players in a new school body. That's what I consider Kyrie. Kawhi, sorry. But with this load management, because that's what people are saying Kyrie does and KD does, I think that's in the benefit of the players. And talking about that, so KD was traded injured. Okay, so he doesn't have to pass a physical with the Suns. Okay,
they're gonna take him as is.
But KD will play in the next week or two, which everybody was hating on because they're like, okay, we're trading for an injured. This is what I saw from the Suns' perspective. Okay,
no, I love first and foremost. Let's go over the trade itself.
Right. So as I was transitioning to, you get Mikal Bridges. Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
Okay, Cam Johnson,
and not one,
not two,
not three, not four. But 5 first-round picks.
One is a swap, so
yeah, but still.
So what I was transitioning into is Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges are one of those. They're depth, okay.
Right.
So they help you with that load management, okay. But those are also stars in the making if you let them be stars.
Agreed.
I'm really sad that the Suns got rid of Mikal.
Mikal was defensive player of the year last year.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
So what I was gonna ask you, Mark, is, or what I will is, you trade away the defensive player of the year, you trade away a big man that can shoot threes and Cam Johnson. How does that trade grade out for you? And now you're gonna have to include the load management that you're going to deal with KD.
Now here's the thing. So I can't tell you how many times you and I both said it. Anytime you can get a star, do it.
Mm-hmm.
First and foremost, I'm giving the Suns an A. Now, that's for receiving KD.
Agreed.
But here's the thing. Overall, I want to give it a B, and that's because
B+.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Well, see, I'm saying B because 5 first-rounders. Yeah, I understand the one's a swap. It's kind of like 4, but
Suns are going for it, man.
I think, me personally, the way the Nets and I don't understand anything really past any of that, but the way they were trying to deal everybody out and trying to receive everybody in, I don't think it would have needed. Maybe I would have given up 2, maybe 3 first rounds. I don't think
Suns want to win, Mark.
Right. Suns and now Cody, I will give you the floor after. In one second. Yeah. 1 second, you get the floor.
But I will say this. Now, I'm saying that, yes, the Suns want to win. I agree. But I just think it was one of those things when they showed up to the car dealership and they're like, hey, man, I've got this car here. And they're like, I will give you $4,000. And it's like, well, shit, I would have taken 2.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so I get what you're saying, Mark, and then I'll give you the floor, Cody. I promise you, okay?
No, you're good.
I told this to Matt, who is not here, unfortunately, because he's seeing Kevin Hart, who is an Eagles fan. So I would not see him during Super Bowl. But I said this 2 years ago. 2 years ago. If they don't win it this year, back 2 years ago, they will never win the championship because they had everything going for them. Everybody was healthy at the right time. They had a great bench. They had the rotation going. From what I've learned from that, watching the Bucks, watching other teams just be successful, is you don't need your bench. You need those stars, which is Kevin Durant. Cody, what do you think of this trade?
I mean, as far as for the Suns, man, I love it because we wanna win this year, either this year or next year. Because how many more years do we have out of Chris Paul, man? Chris Paul, yeah, exactly. So Chris Paul's getting up there, and he is the X factor in all of these games, man. He is controlling the floor. He's going out there, and a big question of this trade too is how is the team going to function with Kevin Durant coming in?
Yep.
You know, I mean, are they going to be in sync? You know, how many hiccups are they going to have before, you know, there's it's just complete chaos on the court and no one's communicating. I think that this trade right now in the middle of the season is the best thing that the Suns could have done with Chris Paul still here,
As
you
the
know,
leader,
as the leader for the remainder of this year, going into next year. And exactly how long is Chris Paul going to play?
right?
I mean, you like 2 years max, maybe
Right.
maybe 3,
Right.
maybe. But even at that point, it's like if we can't get it done, you know, this year, that's one thing. But if we go into next year, you know, practice, off season, camp, and everything, and the team still isn't clicking. I mean, we see it so many times with these superstar teams that people are trying to build that it just doesn't fucking work. So I really fucking hope that the Suns can make it work with KD. And dude, KD is so fucking good, man. He's
Yep.
such a fucking efficient scorer, and I think all he's gonna add is more to this offense. Chris Paul is gonna be the commander out there. We got at least two, you know, at the end of this year, you know, maybe another with Chris Paul being the fucking leader on that offense. And I think that adding, dude, I woke up the next morning and I saw my phone and I saw Kevin Durant got traded to the Suns. I was like, yes,
Yeah.
like let's
Mark
go.
called me that night, and I
Let's
was up.
go.
You know what I did
I know
that
you
night?
guys hit on the group text, and I woke up. I got like 20 messages. I'm like,
You
oh,
know what I did
shit.
that night? Because I have 2K23. I was like, all right, Jade, here's the sticks. You can be the all-time 90s team. We'll be the Phoenix Suns right damn now. now that we sum that up, it was a good trade for the Suns. I think ultimately that's what they needed to do, unless they wanted to be that fringe team that will make the Western Conference Finals, but probably won't win the finals. Now we're gonna transition it. Jimmy's fantasy men. What do you got, Jimmy?
All right. Well, we get to first time we all face each other with a showdown.
Jimmy's chomping at the bit.
Oh, he's ready.
Jimmy's ready to go.
Dude, we got the showdown match. So us three have never played each other in a showdown match.
Let's go.
And I think I'm gonna do the bet where loser has to drink their beer on camera for the entire night through a straw.
Oh,
You like that bet, Mark?
I
No
like that.
money.
That's
no money.
rough. Through a
Okay.
straw?
Through a straw. Loser. So loser or losers drink their beer through a straw.
I like that. I'm down.
It's
Okay.
making me want to burp just thinking about it.
All right, then.
Just one beer.
Well,
No,
here's
no,
the
no, no,
team.
no. The entire show. Whatever beers or alcohol. No, we'll say liquids you consume.
No, beer.
No.
Because shots.
No,
through
you're
a
good.
straw.
Ugh.
Don't lose the Super Bowl then.
Yeah, just don't lose.
And it will be a weekend or a Friday night episode where Jimmy can drink.
Then I disagree.
No, come on. It'd be
Oh,
fun.
come
It'd be
on.
fun. Come on.
Shots through a straw.
Don't fucking
Shots through a straw. No.
I'm fucking winning.
Shots through a straw is not.
No.
For
No.
him.
Fuck it.
Out
Let's go.
on that.
Fuck it.
Let's
We'll
go.
do it. Fuck it.
Let's go.
Out.
Here's the team that they got. Now, remember, in showdown, you have a captain. That captain costs 1.5 times the price, but gets 1.5 times the fantasy points. So make that pick careful. I'll tell you that. And here's what I got.
He's got Dallas Goddard. Guarantee it.
I got Devontae Smith is my captain.
Devonta.
Smart
The Slim
man.
Reaper.
And then
Smart man.
You got hacked?
I did.
What a hacked.
Clean.
Then I got Hurts, followed with Goddard, Travis Kelce, and I got both kickers from each team.
Oh, bold move. Bold move. But he is expecting a small scoreboard.
His wife. I said it quiet. I don't think it caught it.
No, I heard it. Oh, I heard it. I almost spit out my fucking
right.
beer.
Moving along. What you got?
All right, so we're going to talk about some of our Super Bowl special and novelty
Super
prop
Bowl,
bets.
Super Bowl, special game, special night, thus bringing special bets.
Special people.
And we're
What
gonna,
you got?
we're going to start off with the we're going to start off with the coin toss. What do you got? Heads, tails, and who's going to win the coin toss?
Tails never fail.
What you got?
Tails never fail.
But who wins the coin toss? Mind you,
Oh, and who wins?
yeah,
Yep,
mind you,
Chiefs, Eagles.
the Chiefs are the away team.
What?
Chiefs picking tails because they're coached by Andy Reid and he's not a dumb man.
I will,
Chiefs tails.
I will say that the Chiefs pick heads, and I'm going to pick tails never fails, and the Eagles will win that coin toss. Now, these rules being the first picker, right? Because if you defer, you've won the coin toss to be able to defer.
Right.
Let's just
Right.
okay. Cody, go ahead.
Chiefs heads
Ooh.
Okay.
defer.
What you got?
I got Eagles with the heads.
Ooh, we are split across the board.
Okay. All right. Next.
Next one we
Didn't
got.
think you could do that with a coin toss, but look at us.
Next we got the number of jersey to score over under 11.5. Okay. First touchdown and the last touchdown.
I got
Under.
I got the under.
Sorry, I did.
Both first and last or
Yeah.
Under.
Isaiah Pacheco is number 10, so I got the under. I think the first touchdown
Wait,
score
11.5?
no 10 and a half.
So
No,
11
he's-
and a half.
Oh, 11?
Yes.
Then I got the over. I got Travis Kelce scoring the first and Isaiah Pacheco number 10. Ah, shit. I don't know. I guess I got the under then. I don't know how that would work.
They
then.
get the over, then the under. So
Well, it's a
overall,
straight bird.
overall, you're gonna have.
So
to
you
take,
add it.
You're gonna have to take the over.
So you add the both.
No, you don't. You don't add it. But if you're gonna
pick
put
one for the
Kelsey,
first and pick one for the last.
Okay.
oh, so two different bets.
Yeah.
I got the under on both. Fuck it.
I got the over on the first, under on the second. Cody, what say you? We got 5 minutes, dog.
I got under on both.
Bet next.
I got over on both.
Okay.
Next.
What's
All
one?
right. So next one's is a kick gonna hit the post on a field goal attempt?
I saw this and I like this bet, but I'm gonna hit no.
I'm gonna say yes.
Brett Maher is not playing, Mark.
Hey, I'm gonna say it hits the post.
Altogether.
Did he hit
It's
one?
the
I
post,
don't think he hit one.
but it's gonna go in.
Ooh.
Cody,
I'm gonna say no.
Jimmy.
It's either going in or it's missing.
I'm gonna say yes.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, next one.
First play outcome, what you got,
I got completed pass.
I've got a run for 2 yards.
Cody?
I got a run for no gain.
Ooh. Everybody write their bet down.
No, shoot, too, huh?
I'm gonna go INT.
Ooh, it is.
Interception first.
For the-
Whoa! First
10
pick.
million odds.
I like-
Jimmy, take that to Vegas.
What's the next one?
Next one we got, will there be a successful onside?
No.
No.
No,
Not the
no,
Saints
that's
versus
easy.
Chiefs.
Yeah.
Next one.
Color Gatorade?
I got orange. That is what you drink when you're sick and when you need hydration and when you're celebrating.
I got red.
Ooh.
Cody, what you got?
I got orange because I had that when I was sick. Good call, Joey. Actually,
got-
a couple days ago, I still got a little sniffles.
I got the water.
Ooh, straight water. I like it.
Whoa, okay.
All right, guys, this is gonna be a good one. Will there be a record broken in the Super Bowl? And I'm gonna tell you what the records are, all right? Passing touchdowns is 6.5, and passing yards is 505.
I'm gonna say no.
No.
What about reception? What about touchdown receptions?
Receptions is 3 touchdown receptions for
4. I'm
215 yards.
I'm gonna say
receiving.
yes for Travis Kelce.
Getting 4 tutties.
Yep. And
then-
believe it or not, I got the over or I got the under on the jersey number too. So he's gonna have him in the middle.
And then
Ooh.
your rushing is it 3 touchdowns and 204 rushing yards.
Super
I'm
under.
saying
super
absolutely no records
under. No,
being
yeah,
broken.
no records broken here. Cody has the receiving touchdown record, but not the yards. Jimmy, do you have anything?
Not this time. I don't see it.
Now, Cody.
All right, Cody, go ahead and give us your UFC take to end the evening, and let us know what's going on.
Here we go. All right. UFC 284. The UFC is back in Australia, the land down under. Let's fucking go.
Let's
Let's
go.
fucking go, baby. Thank God. Thank God they're catering to us Americans, and they're going to have it in Sunday over there in Australia, and they're going to be ready for us at 8 p.m. Mountain Time.
About that.
All right.
time.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Respect.
Dana
'Cause
White.
Respect.
I ain't gonna stay up till 1 a.m. to watch Derek Lewis get his ass beat again.
I did, dude. I don't want to
So
talk
did I.
about it. I don't want to
Needs
talk
to
about it.
retire.
I don't want to talk about it. So we're gonna go right in to 284, dude. kicking off the main card in the light heavyweight division. This is the main card on the pay-per-view. Jimmy the Brute Crute versus Alonzo Atomic Menafield. Here we go. Now, Alonzo is coming in hot, riding this fight winning streak. The last 2 fights, he has won first round via knockout. Alonzo Menafield is coming in with those fucking hot hands, baby. We're ready to make him fucking sling. Now, Jimmy hasn't had a fight since December 4th of 2021, so almost a little over 2 years. 2 years since his last fight. He's coming off that knockout against the now heavyweight champion Jamal Hill. So it was the heavyweight champion, so there's nothing to be ashamed of, Jimmy. It's all right. Crute had some heavy knee surgery, so it's going to be interesting to see how his knee fucking.
It's me. It wasn't you. It's false reporting.
How's that knee holding up, Jimmy? You all right? You all right? Is it good?
Yeah, there's still a couple stretches. Be all right.
Okay, all right.
He's laid off of them the last few months.
That might change the betting lines right there. But this is basically coming in at a pick 'em fight. Jimmy the Brute Crute is favored at -190. Alonzo coming in at the slight underdog at +160. I like that underdog money on Alonzo Menafield with his past few fights, all coming in first round knockouts. It's gonna be they're gonna be slinging, dude. This fight's gonna be fucking sick to kick off the
Jimmy,
card.
I'm picking you. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah,
I'm picking me too.
Oh, Joey and Jimmy picking Jimmy. I'm sorry, I'm going Alonzo Menafield.
Well, that's your problem.
Menafield.
Donate to Vegas.
Hey, just to make it even, I'll go for Alonzo.
Let's go.
I don't even know. I don't know either fight.
Let's go.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, they're throwing. Someone's dropping. All right, next fight. The big boys in the heavyweight division. Justin Badman Tafa versus Parker, Parker Porter. I was gonna say the Porker, but it's a little offensive because they're big. He's very chunky.
40,000.
Yeah, I know. Parker the Porter.
Hey, I got an idea. When blue collar starts making money, we're gonna have fines. And that's just gonna be to supply alcohol.
Yeah.
So whoever says some fucked up shit has to buy the alcohol.
Right.
I like it.
I like check it out though. Check it out.
I like it. I like it.
Check it has to be per capita because we do more episodes alone than not.
Doesn't matter. They gotta supply it still.
No, if we say some fucked up shit overall,
that's between you two.
You're not understanding.
No, I get it.
Like murders per capita is worse than total murders, Mark.
Everybody make a vote now. All right.
I don't even know what it is, but
Mark, you're wrong.
I have Cody's gonna fuck up that bad for us.
Yeah. I got free alcohol for life.
Long shots pay off the best.
I'll probably fuck it up first. But we got Justin Badman Tafa versus Parker Porter. Dude, who the fuck knows how this one's gonna go? And I'll tell you one man that does. That's me. Justin Badman Tafa is gonna bring it in for his homeland country in Australia. I'm gonna be going crazy. He's gonna get the fucking KO. Let's fucking bring it home, baby.
Porker, taking it. Let's go.
$10.
You already fucked this up. Per capita, Mark.
All right, now the third fight coming in at Jack Maddalena. Della Maddalena versus Randy Rude Boy Brown. Maddalena is the fucking hometown kid in Australia. The fucking crowd is going to be behind him. I don't know if you guys saw the press conference, but holy shit, I don't think I've heard more boos thrown anyone's way than that Randy Brown had, because holy shit, were they booing. Now, dude, Jack is riding that 13-fight win streak. He's trying to make it the 14th. He packs a fucking heavy punch, and it shows it. 11 of those 13 wins have all come by knockout. And his last 3 fights have all been by KO in the first fucking round. He comes out ready to sling, ready to fucking throw.
Let's go.
He's getting it fucking done tonight. Now, look, Randy Brown is still on a modest 4-fight win streak. He's got 3 decisions. He kind of plays it a little
I'm
safe.
taking Rude Boy. I'm taking Rude
He's
Boy.
look at Mark is just going against every fucking thing. Dude, do it. Do it. You got a good chance, but I'm telling you, one of those is gonna go my way. I promise you that. Put the bank on all these fights. One of them is going my fucking way. Okay.
Let's go. Don't
So-
parlay it, but let's go.
Don't parlay it. Don't parlay any of these. Trust me. I got some parlays at the end for you. So the co-main event, the featherweight interim belt, the interim championship for the featherweight division. Yair Rodriguez versus Josh Emmett. Dude, I'm fucking so hyped for this fight. It's going to be on the feet. There's going to be some heavy punches fucking thrown all night. Now, here's this. Listen to this. Josh Emmett, dude, he has such a fucking awesome story. Back in 2018, he had a vicious knockout loss against prime Jeremy Stevens that left part of his orbital bone broken, his left eye socket fully fucking shattered. The doctors couldn't believe that he could even see out of his fucking left eye. They couldn't even believe that he could move it. They're looking at him like, you can see? And he's like, yeah. And he's moving it around. And they're like, what the fuck? How is this even fucking possible? The dude came back with a tremendous comeback. He's got I think a 4-fight win streak, 5-fight win streak. I wrote it down somewhere. I can't see it. But guess what? I don't give a fuck. Throw the fucking notebook. Because he's fucking coming in. He came back and KO'd a tough as nails Michael Johnson on his first fight back, and he kept winning. Josh Emmett is the slight underdog on this fight at plus 160. This is a pick'em fight. Yair Rodriguez is tough as shit. I think it's probably going to go to a decision. Josh Emmett. But I don't give a fuck. Josh Emmett's going to win this fucking fight.
There you go. What you got for the main event?
And that's the co-main. Now we're going to the fucking main, baby. The main event of the evening. Volkanovski, Alexander the Great Volkanovski versus, I don't know if you guys remember, I said it last time, Islam, the overhyped Makhachev. I'm not going to say overhyped this time. I'm not saying overhyped this time. I'm definitely not.
But you still ain't picking Islam.
I'm not picking fucking Islam.
Let's
Volkanov
go.
is coming in at the plus 310 underdog. The problem is, dude, if you see Islam come in, shoot, get the takedown, and he controls that entire first round on the ground, I am fucking out. It's going to be a long night for Volkanovski. And even
That's
Volkanovski.
if, Islam comes in and waits.
No, he did. He had to bring out the towel.
Today.
He had to bring out the towel today, but he made it at 155. I don't know if you saw him. He had the it's not
155. That fat bitch.
Dude, he cuts weight, and that's the problem with this fight.
To me.
What Islam
140 easily.
Yeah.
Who is?
All of us 140.
Yeah.
6'3",
dude.
140.
Dude, I'm pushing 6'3", 140. Dude, you'd be on fucking life support. You'd be on life support.
I like these.
I'm pushing 220. But yeah, it could be a long night for Volkanovski if he cannot. If Volkanovski pops up, which I think he will, right after that first takedown, it's going to be a long night for Islam. Alexander the Great at plus 310. Plus 310. Great money line underdogs. Now here we go. I got 2 parlays.
What you got?
2 parlays for you guys. The first one, this is the underdog parlay that I'm not as confident on. So take it easy. It doesn't hit. Just take it easy. Don't bet the house. Don't bet your lunch money. Don't bet your milk money. But I got $10 to pick Josh Emmett, Volkanovski to pay out $95, $10 wager. Okay, if you bet 100, 950. There you go. Pretty simple. Now, my confident code red Lawson pick. $10, 3 pick parlay. Josh Emmett, Alonzo Menfield, Jack DeLea Madalena. Here we go. And that $10 pays out $75. That is my fucking lock. Take it to the fucking bank, folks. That's it. That's the one.
I like it.
I love it. I want some more of it.
Thank you all for talking some shit. Cody, thank you for your time. Jimmy, thank you for your time. What
Thank you,
a
fellas.
show.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
I think Joey and Jimmy are gonna need a room after this. I don't know what's going on over
Fine $40,000.
Per usual.
there.
Make that 80. Split it between however you want.
It'll cancel out.
That 3-pick parlay, dude. I'm gonna throw 100 on
Hey,
it now.
these
just to get that.
penalties are offsetting.
No, you guys are on the same team. That's an additional 15 yards.
All right, guys. Thanks for talking some shit. Thank you guys for your time. This was a great show.
And we
Y'all-
talked our shit.
Y'all have a good Super Bowl weekend.
Go Chiefs.
Eagles. Yeah,